Hey, so this is the updated Sunami interface. It's all white now, no more dark mode, and including in the visualizations. I added visualizations so that eventually they will be integrated part of it and become part of the mobile app, let's start by logging in. You have username, password, and if you set it to private, it goes into a private feed that you can share from, but it's up to you to share from and who to show it to. But if you select public, it goes into the public feed and everybody can see it. And that is the output of your analysis. So let's do Disney here. It opens it up and it then gives us the output. This is a rotating cube that you can go back and forward using the arrows or swipe. And the idea behind it is to be able to swipe and drill down. So right now, in terms of the risks, these things can be challenged, the things that are unenforceable. If we go to the unenforceable, my favorite obviously is the agreement that it's a browser app agreement, and the user doesn't even see it, and they want to bind the user to all these terms, including arbitration. So Disney is just being really evil here and dumb, and think they can get away with it, and the courts sometimes let them get away with it. So you need to know your rights in order to fight in the court system, and this is what this is for. Not just for EULAs and TOS, but for anything. Any kind of legal agreement. It covers all areas. So when you go to the risk spiral, it spirals. The risk is spiraling out of control. The whole thing out of control from the tame stuff, more tame stuff, to the most egregious stuff. Where there's a lot of red and orange going on. And these are the highest risk rating. Red for unenforceable and basically. There's a reason for everything, and the reason is stated here. So we might add the reason in the other section too, so it's more relevant, closer to you. But the enforceables are all red. So you saw that in the highlighted in red. So his explanation as to why, not just why, but also how to address it. They need to implement a click wrap agreement where the user actually agrees at the very, very minimum, and to be able to opt out of arbitration, etc. So it suggests how to address it, how to negotiate it. It could be any contract. This is one-sided, but a lot of the contracts are negotiables. So the other one fun thing is we're gonna have here games, educational games for the attention deprived and people who want to get educated in ADHD mode. You can every time you spin the wheel, you get one of the bad things. This lacks transparency, etc. Right. So I think I explained everything. Let me show you the feed. The feed is just a bunch of the output, that people decided to put in the or that people will decide to put in the public area. And where we have this section here, this can be, for example, a video explaining the issues with the contract, or it could be a relevant legal ad. But that's a general idea, is to visualize risk as a glance, as opposed to having to wade through this wall of text, detailed explanation of everything. This is where you set your accepting party state. I still have to work on the colors a little bit. Yeah, that was invisible. And this is auto detected. New York is the choice of law for Disney, for the Disney TOS. And then this is the execution, and this is will take you to the visualizations, and this is the upload. That's all. This one doesn't work right now. It will